Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm headed into a double dose of Ed Sheeran for this week for album reviews, both of which are celebrating an anniversary this year, or I should say have already celebrated their anniversary this year. The first of two, which I'm hitting on today, is number 6, Collaborations Project, which was released back in 2019. I'm still kind of mixed on this whole thing all the time later. Sure, there's tracks I love, some I kind of find meh, and others that I still think shouldn't have even made the final cut. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it. This is his 4th studio album that was released on July 12th, 2019. The album has a runtime of about 50 minutes and contains 8 singles. They are I Don't Care with Justin Bieber, Cross Me featuring PNB Rock and Chance the Rapper, Beautiful People featuring Khalid, Best Part of Me featuring Yebba, Blow featuring Bruno Mars and Chris Stapleton, South of the Board featuring Camila Cabello and Cardi B, Antisocial featuring Travis Scott, and Take Me Back to London featuring Stormzy. Features include Khalid, Camila Cabello, Cardi B, Chance the Rapper, PNB Rock, Stormzy, Yebba, Justin Bieber, Travis Scott, Eminem, 50 Cent, Young Thug, J Hus, Ella May, Paulo Londora, Dave, Her, Meek Mill, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Skrillex, Chris Stapleton, and Bruno Mars. And yeah, this album is a sequel to his 2011 EP, number 5, Collaborations Project, so in a way it's kind of like the same concept. Overall, I just found myself to be mixed with this whole album. Sure, I feel there were some great ideas and even some great features on here, but I feel the rest just falls flat or doesn't live up to how, I expected it to turn out as a whole. Now, let's go ahead and hop into some of the tracks. We start the album off with Beautiful People featuring Khalid. I just kind of feel this is an alright track, and probably one of the better tracks we do end up getting on here. I don't mind Khalid on the track, but I don't really feel he adds much. I don't really mind the instrumental here either, as I feel it's a somewhat decent feel for the both of them. Lyrically, the track is about being true to yourself and not trying to become someone or something else. These beautiful people are obsessed with materialistic items and stature. I kind of feel South of the Border is still a meh track. I've never really been the biggest fan of Camila Cabello. For whatever reason, I keep screwing up her name, but I'm like, yeah, I'll try and do some edits, but, I doubt they'll come out to be any better. But this track also features Cardi B. I just feel they're both alright on the track. I just kind of feel they're doing their part. Of course, the instrumental is supposed to be this more laid-back tropical feel, but I just kind of felt it was more meh. Cross Me is the next track. This is the first of the few more rap-based tracks we get on the album. I've never really minded this track, but at points I just kind of feel it's a little iffy. I don't mind P&B Rock on here, as I feel he's decent with the part he has. I felt Ed was alright with his verse. For Chance the Rapper's verse, I felt he was decent. Of course, I definitely feel it fits in with the theme of the song. I felt Take Me Back to London wasn't bad. I felt it was a little bit of a change. I didn't mind the back and forth between Ed Sheeran and Stormzy. I definitely loved Best Part of Me, for sure. It heavily reminded me of something I loved and enjoyed off his first 3 studio albums, especially with it being more of an acoustic track, so I suppose more in point, more like his first 2 albums with some of the styles we got in those 2 albums. Yeba is featured on this track, and I definitely feel she was a decent fit on here. I feel both of them sound well on the track. Lyrically, they talk about their insecurities and wonder why their partner loves them for various reasons. I Don't Care is the following track. This track features Justin Bieber. I still don't feel this isn't too bad of a track. I felt that both of them weren't bad here. Lyrically, the track essentially talks about how they don't feel like they belong when they're out somewhere, like at a party. They're talking about in this track, but if there's someone they love with them, they make them feel noticed or at least important in some shape or form. Anti-social, I don't really mind. I just kind of feel a little mixed about Ed's rapping on this track. I didn't mind Travis Scott on here, however. I remember, like, a lot of people seem to be talking about this track, but here we go with Remember the Name. I feel this was kind of a big deal since track features both Eminem and 50 Cent. I felt Ed was alright with his verse on here. I don't feel it was anything else like he's already done up to this point in terms of him and his raps. I didn't feel Eminem and 50 Cent were too bad. In a way, I just felt 50 Cent was just kind of there, but I feel he goes ahead as well. I honestly wish I could hit on a few more tracks in between, but part of the reason why I'm not covering some of these tracks is mainly because of timing, as I really don't want to make this an overly long video, even though I do enjoy talking about things for a little bit longer than I actually should, but I'm gonna hop down real quick and hit on 1000 Nights. This track features Meek Mill and A Boogie with Huddy. I didn't feel this was a bad track. I felt both featured artists did their part. Lyrically, I feel the track is about essentially how they became up-and-coming artists and where they currently are at. Way to Break My Heart has been a favorite of mine. Skrillex is featured on the track, and I feel he does a decent job making more of a pop track. I do love the traps on here as well. Lyrically, I feel the track is about breaking up and missing someone. The someone broke up with him because she found someone else to eventually be with. Blow is the final track on the album. I found it to be an interesting track, especially with its collaborators, Chris Stapleton and Bruno Mars. It does have somewhat of a rock style to it, and does make for an interesting track, especially for all 3 of them, with them, being in different genres and not really having much of anything that's like purely rock in a way. My favorite tracks are Cross Me featuring PNB Rock and Chance the Rapper, Best Part of Me featuring Yebba, I Don't Care with Justin Bieber, and Way to Break My Heart featuring Skrillex. Today, I'll be giving this a 3 out of 5. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. As usual, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. On Friday, I'll be looking at Naive by Andy Grammer, and on Saturday, I'll be looking at X by Chris Brown.